Hi, YouTubers. I just found out that Osama bin Laden is dead. I'm not gonna regret what I'm gonna say right now. Millions of people died, and I just watched videos of what happened. Millions of people died, and I'm glad that motherfucker's dead. I'm glad he's dead. That motherfucker should have been dead years ago. He should have been shot in the head years ago. He should have been bashed in the head years ago. When I watched the 9/11 tribute to all the people that died, I was watching those pictures of people falling, jumping out of buildings, trying to save us. Now I can remember, all I can think of is the children when watching that video. I'm glad that stupid motherfucker's dead. He killed 2,000 um, in the attack. He killed 2,974 people died in the attack, and 24 others were missing. He said they were in my in my, in my thoughts right now, thinking he should have been dead years ago. He should have. I'm only 14, but I'm gonna fight back. My country's side. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna be there for this country. In America, we get to do what we want. And if you're Muslim and you're watching videos of anything, and making videos like Bin Laden did, you really need to shut up. Bin Laden is dead. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. 'Cause I'm glad that he's dead. Millions of people are so glad. Millions of people are having parties that he's dead. Pretty much half of the people, a lot of people wouldn't have parties if somebody died. But since what he did, everybody's happy that he's dead. That was the worst thing I could ever think of that would ever happen in America. America did not deserve something that happened like that to the Twin Towers in New York. Twin Towers had millions of people die. They thought debris was falling, but it was actually people jumping out of the building to save themselves. But they still died because they hit the ground. And this is for Bin Laden. Osama bin Laden, I know you're in hell, and there's a special spot for you. There was a special spot for you years ago in hell, where you're going to be tortured, where you're going to be tortured, where you're going to be beaten. You're going to deserve everything. You deserve everything you've gotten. You got shot in the head for a reason, not for no reason, for a reason. So while you're down there in hell, you really should think about what you've done. Because you stupid motherfucker, you killed millions of people. 2,000 people to be exact. And since I've been watching a lot of videos about Osama bin Laden, I've been realizing I didn't really know who he was, and I didn't know why people were so happy about why he was dead. I thought it was horrible that they were cheering that he was dead. But now that I've known what he did, this is horrible. I'm glad. We're all glad you're dead. And some people in their mind, or some people out loud, they're pretty much like, woohoo! The motherfucker's dead. Should have been dead years ago. Stupid bitch. Bin Laden should have been dead years ago. 2001 to be exact. But they couldn't find him because the asshole was hiding. If we ever see something happen, stand up. If somebody's getting bullied or anything, stand up. Don't just let it happen, because that aggravates me. What between the twin towers on 9/11, I didn't really know what happened. My mom told me that I was at school, and my mom and stepdad, whew, my mom and stepdad were laying on the couch. Laying on the bed, and my grandmother called and said, "Turn on the news, turn on the news." And they were watching. And my mom cried, and millions of people cried because of what happened. All I can say now is I'm glad the motherfucker died. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I never knew what happened. Really didn't. But now that I know, I'm glad. And to all those soldiers out there to all the people that died because of them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you died. You didn't deserve to die. Nobody deserved to die. To all the kids that are missing their parents now, they're like in their 20s. Millions of people died, and it didn't make me upset. It just made me hurt. I've been through a lot, and I thought losing my dogs was bad. But I thought losing my dogs was bad. This is horrible. What happened to the Twin Towers shouldn't have been done. And if all the Muslims have a problem with Americans, you can all kiss our asses because we're the beef. Americans are richer. No, not richer. But Americans are better than Muslims. Your women in Pakistan and Afghanistan and shit like that, your women should come over to America. They should be like us. Freedom of speech. We get to vote. Men don't get to walk around and have to escort women. Bitch, I can walk around this whole neighborhood. I live in a fucking apartment. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. I'm not a fucking Muslim. And for Osama bin Laden, I'm glad you're dead, motherfucker. Because I'm a fucking woman. I'm a fucking girl. And I'm going to grow up to be a woman. And I'm going to grow up to pray that you die. Well, I'm going to grow up to pray that you're living in hell right now. Rotting in hell. Being tortured to death by all those stupid people. Because all those stupid people actually had a feeling. But they did something wrong. And I'm glad. I'm glad you're fucking dead, Osama bin Laden. You're a bitch. And I'm glad to all those people that had the parties, because I knew you should have had a party. That motherfucker's dead, and you should be glad. And I salute to all the soldiers that died, and all the people that died in that attack. You didn't deserve to die. Nobody deserved to die in that attack. The only people that should have died were the ones that hijacked the planes and Osama bin Laden. Those are the only people that should have died. Because those stupid motherfuckers are dumbasses for killing those people for no fucking reason. They're just jealous because we're better than them. Well, if you're jealous, tell us. But we don't give a shit. You can kiss our asses. That's how Americans do, bitches.